Hey guys, so welcome to another vlog this week. I've already got my hair cut, but you're going to see the before and then the after, and I've got a new hairdresser, so that'll be somewhere in here. I bought some clippers. It's amazing. The clippers, Amazon Prime is just unbelievable. I'll put it that way. I bought clippers on the Saturday, on the morning, and then by the evening they were here. Got my hair cut on the Sunday. Amazing. So guys, one, yes, my moustache is particularly present right now, and that's because I made an error and just cut the rest of my stuff too short. Secondly, you can also see I'm in well need of a haircut. The last time I had a haircut, I don't know, months ago now. So I have indeed bought some clippers. I got those off Amazon, literally purchased them in the morning and they came that evening, and Charlotte has the pleasure of trimming this. And so thought I'd share that process because I imagine a lot of you are going through these lockdown haircuts. So I've already opened the box. As you can see, these Limera ones, they had good reviews, and they weren't super cheap but not super expensive. I didn't even realise the box was blue. I had my blue light blockers on last night when I was looking at this, I think. So yeah, it came with, what's this? Just a little comb. Has a year warranty or so, so I actually signed up to that. That was super easy. And here is the blade. So yeah, it's pretty hefty. Looks pretty decent. And so yeah, it's rechargeable, and it has all of these different settings here. So probably going to be going for like some of the shorter ones. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Wish me luck. I'll do a little twizzle.
Hey, sir. Mr. Duffy. Sorry I didn't see you.
And here we have kind of the finished product, because this is after a shower and I haven't like styled it, but I think Charlotte's done a pretty good job with the fade on that. I don't know if you guys could see that. Let me see, I'm going to take another turn. So anyway, the reason you can see me sat here is because I've been doing my deload, and deload sessions are incredibly boring. Those of you who do deload and have deloaded know how boring they can be, and I am now Friday. That means I am 5 days, basically midway through Friday, so 4.5 days through my deload, and I'm very excited to get to training on Monday. And yeah, so during my deload, I slash intensity, I slash volume. So first half of the week, I basically do similar sets to week 1 of my mesocycle, or a bit less. And I do similar loads, normally a bit less than week 1 loads, and I do like half repetition. So it's still like fairly heavy, but really easy. Then the second half of the week, I really reduce the load, make it very light and super breezy. So that's the way I like to deload. And during the deload, I used to be quite a stickler for maintaining the same exercises. So I used to like maintaining the same exercises during my deload as I had during that mesocycle, and that's normally what I program because it's very simple and there's little room for error. However, I do think you can be careful and introduce new exercises that potentially you want to try. For example, if there is a movement that you want to bring into the next mesocycle and you kind of just want to try it out to see if it's a good fit for you, or if some of the movements in your mesocycle are currently not giving you the best stimulus to fatigue ratio. So for me, for example, straight leg deadlifts are starting to fatigue the heck out of me, as you may have seen that video, and they're starting to become difficult to progress. And I'm a little bit concerned I wouldn't see any progression in the next mesocycle, so it might not be the best tool. That's why I introduced good mornings to help kind of learn good mornings as a lighter movement during that last mesocycle, and then so they become my main movement potentially. But also, I wanted to see if I could do deficit straight leg deadlifts to see if they would improve the stimulus to fatigue ratio. But I tried them today, and despite feeling good, I filmed my form and I compared, and I can't keep a straight lower back, even with a small deficit. I can basically just about touch the floor and remain with a nice non-kyphotic lower back. If I try anything above that, I just go into kyphosis. So actually Coach Jess did a fantastic post this week on Instagram saying 99% of people can't do deficit straight leg deadlifts. They can barely do a straight leg deadlift on its own. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing deficit straight leg deadlifts, and I'll probably just be using good mornings. But something I also did was purchase a few things. So I'm going to give a shout out to Jack Rayner, who is on the members site and actually a current client of mine, because he had these daisy chains, which he had already bought. I just picked these up on Amazon for like 10 to 15 pounds, and I have 2 of them. And these are great. They're used for like camping and things, and they're quite strong, and they have various loops. But the reason I wanted them was because I could attach them to my Assist Your Lift to extend essentially how far the D handle goes, and I could set up various movements, such as what I'll show you here is a chest press. And I can't really say how happy I am that I have this cable machine, because it's just opened up so many movements, because you can have so many accessories, such as having the cuffs, which means you can do cuff leg curls, for example, and then also having my my dipping belt, so I can do some belt squats if I want to. And then here with your Assist Your Lift, which if you want 10% off, use Revive 10, you get 10% off. And yeah, it's just been helpful for extra movements, for example, this one. And the reason I want to be able to do like a chest press like this is because all I've got is a barbell. And my dumbbells don't go heavy enough to do any loading for pressing movements. So I wanted to see if I could get a kind of machine press out of this, and I think I can. So let me show you and get into position. So yeah, that's really some of the things I've been getting up to with my deload, and kind of just enjoying messing around with what I've got here. I also have purchased, and you'll see it sometime, a Sissy squat. So I've been doing Sissy squats, but this is a machine Sissy squat. I found one on Amazon Prime for 115 pounds, which I thought was reasonable. So I picked one of those up because I think because it so poorly leverages the quads, the stimulus fatigue ratio is going to be awesome. It's a full-on isolation movement for the quads. And training the quads from home is actually relatively challenging, essentially, and I've been doing this a lot for clients training from home. It's like lunge variations, squatting variations. If you can set up a belt squat, awesome. It's like 3, maybe a Sissy squat. But the Sissy squat is all right, but it's not like a bread and butter movement. And then all of these other ones are either a little bit awkward or actually still just quite fatiguing. So I just think having this Sissy squat is going to be pretty neat to have included. So anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this vlog, enjoyed my haircut, enjoyed me experimenting with a few things, and I look forward to checking with you next time. As always, subscribe, like, turn on notifications, give me a comment, give me some feedback, and I'll talk to you soon.